Robert Downey Jr. is Iron Man, and at this point, it feels like it would be impossible for anybody else to ever step into that suit. But even if another actor does, Downey Jr. will always have his own. He purchased a 6-feet Iron Man costume of his own, and even though it can't carry a human or shoot out lasers, it can light up and fly, which is very impressive. Although he likely got it just as a reminder of his time as the character. The suit was actually built by the master model maker, Greg Tanis, who did so to mark the end of filming on The Avengers. So that is why the suit is of such high quality. 2. Beverly Hills Home. Gamora may be a crime-fighting killer in Guardians of the Galaxy, but the actor that portrays her, Zoe Saldana, is an established actress that is all about fashion and style. She's appeared in almost every blockbuster hit you've heard of in the past decade, from Pirates of the Caribbean, Avatar, and now the MCU. Saldana recently invested her dramatic earnings in a $8.7 million mansion in Beverly Hills. It's a 6-bedroom, 8-bath luxurious home to her and her twin boys, along with her husband. The space is massive, with an office, master suite, and a maid's quarters filling out the 6,300 square foot home. Not to mention, Saldana has an enormous closet and complete dressing room, perfect for her red carpet attire. 3. Private jet. Like many of these Marvel actors, Chris Pratt, who plays the lead Peter Quill in Guardians of the Galaxy, is no stranger to private jets. Coming from a life of waiting tables, however, has kept him humble. He gained noticeable attention starring as Andy Dwyer in Parks and Recreation, but it wasn't until he landed the Guardians role that his career took off. Although Pratt maintains a grounded facade, he still isn't shy to post a photo on Instagram showing his sweet ride via private jet. However, he still makes sure to note how fortunate he feels to live this life of luxury. His caption reads, "Air traffic control, got to take a jet," which is the pinnacle of luxury travel. So blessed and fortunate, and still embracing how fantastic this is. Some people lose that. I don't think I ever will. Who knows? I hope not to. 4. $20 million home. Cate Blanchett, her way into the pinnacle of modern cinema by landing the role of Hela, goddess of death. Her portrayal of Thor's sister and the main protagonist in Thor Ragnarok earned her high praise from critics and fans alike, sealing her ability to remain a prominent actress. Blanchett has been in the luxury of Hollywood lifestyle a lot longer than other MCU actors, which is why it's common to see her as the face for lavish companies such as Armani. The world recently got to look into the grandeur that is Blanchett's 3,600 square foot home when she placed the mansion on the market in 2016. The listing was estimated to be around $20 million for the heritage home, which hosted a pool, trampoline platform, hidden retreat, tennis court, and a spa, among many other luxuries that only actors on Blanchett's level can attest to. 5. Wonderful vacations. Like many of the actors starring in the MCU, Karen Gillan is always out promoting the films. Starring as Nebula, Gamora's sister in Guardians of the Galaxy, Gillan has established herself front and center as a complex Marvel character. Now, with Thanos on the rise for Avengers Infinity War, Gillan and her character will be more prominent than ever in the MCU. Gillan has gained major success as a marvelous actress, and she doesn't mind the opportunities it has presented to her. She currently shares her life travels via Instagram when she's out promoting her films. Mostly, she's lounging in glamorous hotel rooms from long days at Comic-Cons, or taking pictures out of her private jet. And while the work of a Marvel actor may be hard, Gillan seems to appreciate all the luxuries this life of red carpets, magazine covers, and global domination, we mean traveling, has given her. 6. Watches. Luxury is in detail. Although Mark Ruffalo doesn't seem to care much about fashion, things change when we talk about watches. This actor likes classic and expensive models like the gold Altiplano by Piaget he wore during the Oscar ceremony in 2013. Last year, he appeared wearing Frederic Constant, a Swiss brand. The model combines smartwatch functions, manufactured movement, and caliber analytics, according to their website. It is a combination of the classic Swiss tradition and modern technology. Probably, Mark Ruffalo has other expensive models in his collection. 7. Cadillac Escalade. Hemsworth have been pictured driving his Escalade everywhere, from the hospital, the grocery store, and red carpet premieres. The Escalade is a favorite SUV for stars, athletes, and millions all across Hollywood. Also, it's the car most likely to be targeted by thieves. However, rolling around in a car this luxurious doesn't come cheap. Hemsworth's Escalade is estimated to have cost him a cool $200,000. 8. Skincare. Scarlett Johansson's appearance has been a big part of her success. This is not to take away from her merits as an actress, but in the world of Hollywood, being considered attractive pretty much ensures you have one foot in the door. Part of looking beautiful is, of course, taking care of your skin. Scarlett has what is probably one of the most flawless-looking skins we've ever seen. In order to maintain her glowing and smooth features, the actress drops some serious money on skincare products, Dolce & Gabbana being her favorite to splurge on. 9. Personal stylist. Chris Evans doesn't need much effort to look good, but yet he does. The Avengers star hired the stylist Ilaria Urbinati, and she was responsible for his flawless outfit at the Oscars. In an interview with The Hollywood Reporter, she said she wanted him to look like Prince Charming, but it wasn't easy to get the proper suit. Urbinati said the most difficult part was to find a turquoise, velvet, and Ferragamo. Accepted the challenge to make the suit in a few days. Evans tried it for the first time 3 days before the ceremony. 10. Paintings. It's not unheard of for wealthy people around the world to dish some serious bucks in exclusive art pieces. Paintings by powerhouses like Pablo Picasso and Monet have got up to the millions of dollars in auction. Since this is such a great investment, actress Scarlett Johansson decided to take the plunge as well. Earlier this year, she invested in a Louise Dodd painting, Night House, and Lit Window. It's not disclosed how much she spent on the piece, but the artist's paintings go from anywhere from $14,000 to $95,000. 11. Charity. Chris Evans seems to be a very down-to-earth and generous person. He is aware that children around the world adore Captain America, and he visited children with cancer in a hospital wearing the superhero suit. He also helped to promote fundraising for Christopher's Haven Kids, which supports children with cancer. Earlier this year, the Avengers cast donated $5 million to help children around the world. It seems that Evans knows how important it is to give back to society. 12. Restaurants. Chris Evans liked to have a low profile and keep things away from the spotlight. However, sometimes we see him going to fancy restaurants. Back in 2017, he and Robert Downey Jr. had dinner together at Better Half. They were very friendly and even visited the kitchen to meet the staff. Sometimes he was also spotted on fancy romantic restaurants with his ex-girlfriend. He was also one of the A-list stars who attended the restaurant Simone's opening. This place belongs to the Joe Grosso, Avengers director, so the whole cast attended to the event. 13. Eco-friendly car. Like many other high-profile celebrities, Mark Ruffalo spends part of his fortune on cars, but he doesn't think just about luxury features and speed when he gets a new car. The actor is also involved in sustainability causes, so it makes sense the actor makes conscious purchases when he thinks about a new car. In 2015, he was spotted in a BMW i3, a fully electric model designed by the German brand. He also shared pictures promoting the BMW i3, helping to promote the car. It can cost up to $59,000 in the US. 14. Nanotechnology. There's a reason why people think that Robert Downey Jr. is essential becoming Tony Stark, and this is a perfect example of that, as he has recently launched a new foundation called Footprint Coalition. 15. Car collections. Robert Downey Jr., much like many celebrities, is a car enthusiast, and the actor happens to have an incredible collection to boast about, which features a wide variety of different cars to choose from. It isn't just Tony Stark who has a love for Audis, with Robert Downey Jr. owning a wide variety of them, but it isn't just slick Audis that he owns, with the Marvel star also having older cars as well, such as a 1965 Chevrolet Corvette. He doesn't just buy cars for himself either, as he actually got a custom Camaro as a gift for his Marvel co-star Chris Evans, showing his knowledge for cars isn't just saved for himself. Thank you for staying with us so far, and now it's time for your bonus fact for today. Did you know that Robert Downey Jr. is the best paid actor of the MCU? This is mainly because he negotiated a lower base salary in exchange for a percentage of the profits that each of his movies generated. Thank you for tuning in today. We appreciate your support. If you liked the video, please remember to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon so we can continue sharing the lifestyles of your favorite Marvel heroes. Who is your favorite Avenger? Please let us know in the comment section below, and see you later!